So my name is Hugo. I'm presenting an exhibition called Portrait of an Artist. It's an art installation, and the final concept of the whole project is a book. It's basically the documentation throughout the journey of this project. And basically, it's a compilation of interviews, and I took some pictures from the artists because I wanted to make a portrait of them. That's why it's called Portrait of an Artist. And the interviews part of the portrait, but I also wanted to make something more special, something more emblematic. And so I decided to use a lock of hair of every artist. So they were pretty cool because I asked them to cut a lock of hair and they all did. And I took some Polaroids and took some digital pictures too. So the exhibition is basically the scissors, the notebook, how I envisioned the portraits from the very beginning, the book itself, the images, her portraits, and then at the end I just like printed like some large scale prints of her portraits. So at the end I wanted to have like a very minimal installation. Just to begin with, and this is the introduction of my book, but I've always feel more connected with women rather than with men since I was very young. And then it's just an exploration of this remarkable female artist that really had a huge impact in my life and in my work. So one day I just decided to email them and just like ask them to meet me and like go to their studios and just like, I don't know, just have a very intimate kind of conversation. I didn't want to do like the same kind of conversation like every art book or every interview you see on YouTube. I really wanted to also make identical questions to each of them so we can see the differences or the similarities between of them. But yeah, like it's Marina Abramović, Tania Bruguera from Cuba, Marina's from Serbia, Shirina Shad from Iran, Tracy Amen from UK, Orlan from France, Kiki Smith. She was born in Germany, but she's from the US, and Yoko Ono, and she's from Japan. That everybody knows. I think, I mean, for sure it was a complete different journey, and it had like a big impact in my life. Like I honestly can tell you that it was life changing just to meet them, and I had like lots of interesting experiences with them. But mostly what I can say is that at the end they are humans, like all are, but they're super interesting human beings. And I don't know, it was just fascinating to listen to them, to know where they work. Or for instance, Marina hates studio for artists because she says like they make the artist boring and they make the artist lazy. So she wants to explore around. So we had to figure out where can I have this interview with her. So we decided to go to the gallery that she's represented. But I don't know, it was just fascinating to meet all of them and just to hear their interesting thoughts and perspectives and view in life in general. To be honest, it's a very personal project. If it can have some resonance, it completely would make my day. But I just want to make, I don't know, I just want to document their thoughts because I think the new generations of artists, as technology is super fast and we're just like consuming everything, and a lot of young artists, they don't know who these women are or they just have heard of them. But I want to have this documentation in this time so they can see why they broke the mold, why they struggle so much to have a name in the art world, why is it important that their voice have resonance in the new generation of artists and in general in the public, because sometimes we take them for granted, but they were pioneers and they really, really opened a path for all of us, like except white male artists probably, but the rest of us, like I'm a Latin American artist, and I don't know, just like gay, transgender women, you name it. Like these women really opened the path, and I just want their voice to be heard.
So my name is Harley Smart. I'm publisher of Anteism Books. My role with the book and with the event here tonight, as publisher, we've been working on this book for the past year. So everything design, print production, hand binding, released in New York, and now released for Montreal release at Never Apart. And yeah, it's been a lot of work. Hugo has been amazing to work with, and it's a really strong body of work that he has put together, and we're very happy to present it here tonight. Sure. So Anteism Publishing was formed in 2005 in Victoria, BC. I moved to Montreal and did Concordia Fine Arts program. I went on to do the Canada Council of Arts Emerging Publisher program. That lasted 5 years, after which I went to New York and began working with galleries down there, such as the whole NYC. And now we've relocated back to Montreal. We do all of our production here in the Mile End, and we publish visual arts and culture